Another chapter 1. Cinder woke to the sun shining in her eyes. She grimaced at having to wake up before she was ready. She covered her hair with her wing, shielding herself from most of the light. After trying for several minutes to fall back asleep, she gave up. The dragon sighed and looked down at Spyro. She had the purple dragon close to her, and seeing him still fast asleep made her smile. Seeing Spyro so calm always put her in a good mood. Cinder bent down and licked the side of Spyro's head. The dragon's eyelids twitched with sensation. A smirk slid across Cinder's lips, and she let her tongue slide and tap on the cheek ever so slightly. Spyro moaned in his sleep, but still didn't wake up. Cinder giggled to herself, and the movement finally brought Spyro back. "What's so funny?" he asked, his head rocking out of sleepiness. "Nothing." Cinder stroked his crest. "Good morning, Spyro." "Good morning to you too, Broad Eyes." He leaned back and rubbed his forehead under her chin. Cinder released him from her grasp, and they rode to their feet for a good stretch. As they were heading down to breakfast, they heard the sound of wings fluttering over their heads. "Spyro! Cinder!" a cheerful voice called out. Both dragons looked up to see two fire dragons come down to hover over them. "Flame! Ember!" Spyro's heart leaped for joy. It had been over 6 months since he had last seen them. "When did you guys get here?" "Just last night." Flame smiled as he lay next to them. "Just after you two had gone to bed from what we heard." Both Spyro and Cinder's cheeks flushed, and they laughed nervously. "How have you two been?" Ember asked, looking them both over. "We've been great." Cinder rubbed her shoulder against Spyro's. "How was your trip?" "Let's talk about it over breakfast." Flame jerked his head over his shoulder. "I'm starving for some good old home-style food." Spyro laughed. "It sounds good." "It shot right over your heads?" Cinder gasped in surprise as Ember went on, telling the story of their close encounter with the meteorite. "Yeah," the pink dragoness nodded. "It was pretty close. Landed in a mountain range, thankfully." "Hey, everybody!" All hesitation turned towards the noise. "Spyro! Buddy! Sparks!" Spyro smiled as his brother flew over and hugged his muzzle. "How are you? How's Mom and Dad?" "They're doing great!" Sparks smiled. "You'll never guess what happened to them, though." Spyro's smile vanished. "What? What's going on?" he asked skeptically. Sparks looked around before coaxing the dragons to lean closer. "We have a new little brother!" he shouted excitedly. "Wow, really?" Spyro jumped to his feet, nearly knocking everyone's hood over with his tail. "That's great, Sparks!" Cinder congratulated him. "When did this happen?" "About a month ago," Sparks replied after a brief pause. "It's too bad we missed it." Sparks shook his hand in disappointment. "Nah, buddy, you didn't miss anything." Sparks waved a hand. "You don't want to see what was going on anyways. Besides, that's why I'm here." "What do you mean?" Spyro and Cinder raised their brows suspiciously. "I need a break from the little guy. I love him and all, but he's just so loud. I couldn't get any sleep." Sparks rubbed his head as if he were suffering from a headache. Cinder chuckled. "A test for your medicine, huh, Sparks?" Spyro laughed. "Yeah, now we'll have two of him hanging around." The other dragons all laughed. Sparks stared at them all. Then a devilish grin formed on his mouth. "You know, you're right. I could use a sidekick. I could teach him everything I know about dealing with you dragons on a daily basis." They left their stuff as the dragons all looked at each other with wide eyes, very much aware of what they would face in the future. Cinder actually was hoping for Sparks found himself content. "I'm just kidding with you guys." Sort of. The dragons all laughed nervously and turned back to their morning meals. 7 minutes passed with the dragons making side conversation with one another. Sparks helped himself to some of the food on Spyro's plate. He was busy stuffing his mouth when he noticed some movement on the floor behind him. He turned to see Cinder and Spyro twisting their tails together, and the two dragons making side glances at each other. Sparks raised a brow and hovered closer to his brother. "So, Spyro," he whispered. Spyro turned his head aside with his mouth full of food. "How are you and Cinder doing?" Spyro's following smiled. "We're doing great." "I see." Sparks rubbed his chin curiously. "And are you two..." "I mean, what?" Spyro asked as he took another large mouthful. "You know, the bird and the bees doing horizontal boogie." Spyro's eyes nearly popped out of his head, and he spit his food across the table to Flame's face. "Ew! Gross, Spyro!" The guard snapped in disgust. Emma and Cinder exchanged glances between the boys. "I'm going to move." Flame positioned himself on the other side of Ember, across from Cinder. "I'm sorry." Sparks glared at his brother. "Sparks! Okay. He had his hands up in defense. "Maybe I shouldn't have asked you." The flame wiped his face. Sparks hovered over towards Cinder. "Hey, Cinder." Sparks grabbed her attention. "Would you say that you and Spyro are doing pretty well?" I've never been happier. Tina smiled and took another chunk of meat off her platter. Yeah, that's great and all, but are you two really doing well together? Like, are you guys mates yet? This time, Cinder's eyes on it, and she spewed her mouth's contents of Flame's face. For Pete's sake! Flame started to direct a paw across his face. I can't take any more of this conversation, whatever it may be. Cinder's father exchanged an embarrassed look. Both dragons blushed and turned away from each other. Yeah, perhaps I should leave you kids alone. Sparks laughed and took off. Simon and Amber exited the dining hall. They spotted the two Earth Guardian candidates heading towards them. Tremor and Gaia were twins. Both were very enthusiastic young dragons when it came to their guardian training. Gaia was the quieter and more reserved of the two. She preferred to sit and let situations play out rather than jump into the middle of things like her impulsive brother. The young Earth Dragon saw Flame and bowed politely. Welcome back, Flame, Tremor said with a smile. You done with the breakfast already? Flame started smoke around his nostrils. I suggest you avoid Spyro and Cinder for a while. He replied as Amber flicked the last remaining flecks of fuel from his face. Otherwise, you end up with more breakfast than you want. The twins watched the two fireblades disappear down the hall before turning back to the dining room. I'm almost afraid to ask. Kai glanced at her brother. Tremor just snickered himself. Me too.